Alright, I think we're good. Welcome everyone. Carved from Black Clay Records. We're gonna beat Megaman X 100%. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna explain how. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. I know he's upside down. That tattoo and everything. While we do this, we're gonna do 100%. Let's get it. Alright, for those who don't know, this is the Megaman X collection. A little bit. So this is the Megaman X collection, and you have your choice of the first 4 games, or you can do the X2 collection, which is X5 through X8. So those 4 games. They have an option, museum mode, even a challenge mode where you can fight 2 of the Maverick hunters or robot bosses at the same time. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This was released on the Super Nintendo back in the day. The thing about this collection is they did a really good job. If you push start, so today we're playing Mega Man X, you could choose what's called Rookie Hunter mode. And that is basically just easy mode, you know? You take less damage, you do, like, I know some levels, if you fall down pits and stuff, it's not an insta-kill, you just kind of warp back to wherever you last jumped. And we're not going to do that. We're going to play it as it was intended. Capcom. Oh, that's music to my ears. Everybody has, like, you know, the Game Boy Advance song, like, intro, or the Game Boy Color, or something nostalgic for you. This was nostalgic to me. Here we go. Now, let's change these controls real quick. You get game start, jump, dash. Yep, we're good to go. Alright, now we can go ahead and explain the story. So, I was young, about 8 or 9 years old, and we used to live with our cousins at our cousin's house. And this game is not easy, especially if you're a kid. It's something you have to get used to. And I'll explain more a little later why it's not easy. You kind of have to know what you're doing before you do it. AKA, like, there's certain things and equipment that you receive in this game that make it easier for you for, like, other stages and everything. So, at the time, my uncle, was the only one who was actually beating the game. I mean, he was an adult, we were kids. It is what it was, right? So, on the weekends, you don't have to go to school or anything like that. I stayed up all night long playing this game over and over and over and just trying to get further than I had before. Well, long story short, I ended up beating it. But it was like 2, 3 in the morning. So nobody would believe me. Coming the next morning, I said, look guys, I beat this game. I saw the last boss, which his name is Sigma. They don't really explain well in the first game. They explain more in the other games, but I ended up beating this game by myself at like 8 or 9 years old. And no one believed me that morning. They thought I was lying, they called me liars, stuff like that. And ever since then, I've had a personal vendetta with this game to prove to them that I could beat this game. I ended up being like a speedrunner type thing, you know. I beat this game so much, and I 100% it so much that, like, in my mind, I'm feeling like I'm proving myself to them. Like, look at that, got you, told y'all I was right. So here is a scripted event. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to, like, try to kill myself. Not all the way, but just enough. You'll see why. There's going to be a robot boss called Vile that comes up. And Vile can't be killed. Here he comes. I wish they did a better job explaining this in the American version. Like, who all these people are and what the relationship to X is. So once you get to a certain health, like I do right now on the left, he'll start shooting these things out to capture you. So that's why I wanted to purposely get hit. Speed up the process a little bit. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me? Alright, here we go. Boom. So, fun fact. That's Zero. And guess what? Zero was actually supposed to be the original design for Mega Man X. But they said, hey, you know, I think this strays away too far from the old Nintendo days, which, by the way, I got this thing propped up on a Nintendo. I'm not making that up. From the Nintendo Mega Man. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. Which we will, you'll see. I'll scout out ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's Fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. A lot of people are like, man, I wish I would have been able to play with Zero. X, I know you can do it. And you get to eventually in the later games. I think it starts with X3, but if Zero dies once, it's a wrap in X3, and people were mad about that. By the way, just gotta let you listen to this music. Mega Man X has legendary status music. This is just a password screen, and it's this good. But let's get it. Alright, so here's what I was talking about earlier. Each one of these robots are the robot, they're pretty much what's called Maverick Hunters. The robot hunters, they believe that, or are corrupted to believe that robots are the superior race and humans shouldn't exist. Mega Man X has a conscience. So here's what I was talking about. If you kill them, you can have their powers, and that can help you aid into further battles. But if you don't know the order, you're going to get destroyed. So we're going to start with Chill Penguin, because Chill Penguin is going to give us the ability to dash. So let's start with Chill Penguin. Alright. You gotta understand, coming from the Nintendo, another thing I just thought about this. Coming from the Nintendo, to see like backgrounds like this was just mind-blowing to me. Oh, he didn't jump. There he goes. It's just mind-blowing. Look at the backgrounds. Like, I know some of it's just repeated and almost painted like, but my goodness, is it gorgeous. Yep. And then the fact that you go into this almost cold, refrigerated facility just to know what dangers lie next, it's almost nothing. Nothing you've ever seen before. To me personally. Okay, here's something that's going to be a staple for the X series that wasn't done in the Mega Man series. Mega Man was all about going, you know, right, left, climbing up ladders, etc. And here, you can actually grab the walls here and bounce on them. Doing a terrible job explaining it, but yeah, you can actually bounce on these walls here. It's a new feature that only X started, I guess. And look at that. It makes it so that you're not just going horizontal all the time, you're going vertical. Now these are light capsules. That's Dr. Light. He passed away a long time ago, but he self-recorded so that he could give this message to X when X awakens in the future, and that's what we're living in now, is the future. So he's going to give me the ability to dash. I think that's why I struggle a little bit with that wall jumping. Mind you, I can play the game extremely fast. I'm just doing this so that you guys can catch up. In case you don't know about this game, I can show you tips and tricks to help you, you know, pass this game. Because I really feel bad for the people that just grew up loving this game but could never beat it, right? They just could not beat this game. And I felt bad. It's because they're missing out. Yeah. From the soundtrack to the boss battles, like if you know the tips and tricks to this game, you can... Oh, it's so worth it. Man, Capcom knew what they were doing, man. They were a threat back in the old video game era. See, come over here, you don't have to worry about anything down there in that cave. We do have to come back to this a little later, once I get certain techniques. There we go. Alright, now we're at our first boss. Chill Penguin. That's another thing too. They kind of put the highlight, like the cursor, over Chill Penguin to try to nudge you into that, you know, hey, start with him first. He's not that bad. We don't have any of his weaknesses, but we don't really need it because he has specific moves. He can make these other penguins with his ice powers. He jumps all around the stage, and then he uses, on the top there, you see a little circle. He uses that to jump on to get these little penguins attacking you. Let's see if he does it. Come on, don't be annoying. Wow, so you're just gonna stay over there this time? There it goes. Alright, and that's Chill Penguin. He's really simple. If you guys get the habit of, you know, using your wall, you know, taking out those little penguin clones, ice clones, and then simply making sure to check his face, because his face will tell you, like, hey, I plan on staying here and blowing ice chunks out my throat or whatever. I know that sounds weird, but oh, I totally skipped that. Anyway, in this game they show you what new powers you get. I'm gonna go ahead and show you regardless. We're gonna use it on this guy right here. Now it's up to you who you choose next. I like choosing him because Spark Mandrill, he is weak to the power we just got. And I'll show you weaknesses. It literally breaks the game. This stage is challenging, and I'll tell you why. Give me a second. We do have to come back to the stage. I totally forgot about that. There is some power-ups that we'll get later. But it's challenging because of one certain section, and I might die. Oh, crap. Alright, I might die, and I'll explain in a minute. These little light things have lag, so they depend on where you're going to jump next. So you see that platform over there? They want you to jump on that platform, so they know that. So they're going to send an enemy that way. So that's why I shoot it. And then jump up here, same thing. They kind of look for where you're going to go, and then it's there, like that. So it's kind of annoying. But that's not the hard part. Let's come over here. The hard part is right here. This is also a checkpoint, and for good reason. This thing is extremely strong. There is ways to eliminate his ability to use electricity to power you up. He jumps all over the map. Like that. And can take a huge chunk of your life. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, he's so annoying. He is very annoying. And does not hesitate to jump all over the place. Takes a lot of damage to kill. And he always charges himself. Oh, we did it. We did it. You saw he hit me once and it took that much health and he didn't even give me health back. Wow. That's fair. Either way, we just finished it. That's the hard part. That's the only part I'm dreading on this stage. The rest of the stage should be perfectly fine. You've got these ceiling turrets that are also on the floor that shoot, and if I don't get health soon, might get destroyed. Alright. Here's what it is. Been playing this game enough to kind of figure out things. I'll approve a point, guys. Been playing this game that much. So close. There we go. So these extend your life a little bit, as you saw at the bottom. These guys will follow you, so I want him to go over there, drop down this ladder, and then take him out. Really annoying. Alright, we got these turtle guys. They take a lot of health to kill. There we go. Got some life back. As long as you know what you're doing, you'll be fine. They always send those missiles in the air, and then they kind of like glide where you were. Oh, I totally forgot about these guys. Alright, they're back. There's one right here. One right there. Yep. One up here. And I missed. I don't know how I missed that one. And we're here. Alright, so this is the ice power we got from Chill Penguin. Pretty simple. Once it bounces off the walls, it splits. Now, this is what I mean by the game is fun if you know what you're doing. If not, you will get destroyed by this Maverick Hunter. Alright? But if you know what you're doing, the game just opens up and becomes one of the best games on the Super Nintendo. Check this out. It breaks this boss in half. Now I'm gonna shoot him in the butt. Bam! You see how fun this game is? Like, as long as you know what you're doing, you'll be fine. Alright. We beat Spark Mandrill. Now I can actually show you guys the difference between Mega Man and Mega Man X. They actually show you what powers you get. And they show you what color you become. I thought this was the coolest sequence ever. Different color Mega Man. Yeah, it was in the original, but like, they show you the full size and everything on the screen. Alright, now we got Spark Mandrill's power, what we can do, and here's another thing I love about this game. You see how he was more of an ice world? They show you the picture with this stage icon, right? You can click map, and it shows you where they stay at. So, see he's in the mountains? We go to where we were, Spark Mandrill was in this little facility area. Alright, you have your specifics. Look, this dude's 10 foot tall, 646 pounds. That's actually kind of light for a robot to be 10 foot pound. Chill Penguin, 5'3", shotgun ice. His profession is sliding, you know? So you can switch between these. I like saying what stage we're about to get into, and they do a really good job of showing you. But the other thing is, and I love about this game is, what you do in one level can affect another. So since, excuse me, let me get a drink real quick. Sorry about that. Since we beat Chill Penguin stage, it freezes over his stage, which we can go here, and I can just show you. Sorry guys, throat is dry. Flame Mammoth stage. Notorious for having lava everywhere, right? But we beat Chill Penguin stage. Check out what, look at that. Snow on the ground. And here, down here was all lava. Now it's frozen. We could just travel safely through it. Other than that, you'd have to deal with these conveyor belts with robots coming out. Some attack, and some just take damage once they fall on you. Look at that. And we're just breezing through it. All because we got, you know, no lava to worry about. Down here, these guys throw axes at you. We could just skip past it and get another life extension right here. Which is awesome. Like, there's so many ways to open up this game via tips and tricks that I wish Nintendo would have pushed. Not giving the secrets away, because there is one in particular that became, ooh, crap, that became a staple. Respawning enemies. How I don't miss that in video games. I don't know, it's the charm of it. There we go. Alright. Come up here. There's an extra life here, and if you come over here and break this wall by simply jumping on it, these right here are your E-tanks. Alright? If you have full health, alright, and you start collecting more health, right here, your sub-tanks, at the bottom, they won't let me click it now because I haven't put any energy towards it, it's just an extra life, you know? You click it when your life is low, that way you don't have to use a life or a game over You could just get more life by collecting more in that reserve tank. That's all it is. Just a reserve. Something nice to have, especially towards the end of the game when it starts getting more challenging. But we'll see that? I just collected that energy right there. So if I need a little health, I can click that. But I'm going to let them get full. We're going to be collecting a total of 4 in this playthrough. And yeah, once we get the 4, once we get all of our life extended, which, by the way, I'm flying through this real quick, but I'll show you what I mean by that. If you check, this is Spark Mandrill's weapon. And then we've got, you know, Shotgun Ice. If you see how large those, the energy is for that, our life is going to be even higher than that once we get all the life extensions. So, let's go through this real quick. So right now, we're going to have to come back to the stage because there is a surprise in this stage. That it's one of the ones that I wish Nintendo wouldn't talk about, but they didn't talk about anything. They kind of made it hard for everyone, and everybody was just, I guess, supposed to just figure it out. Old school, you know, Nintendo mentality. But look, we're already at Flame Mammoth. Pretty easy stage. Really easy if you beat Chill Penguin first. I mean, really, really easy. Now, he has a tornado. Well, not a tornado. Well, I'll just show you. He has fire that comes out of his nostrils. His trunk, my bad. And he also can shoot oil and jump around the stage and change this little conveyor belt that we're on. Right there. So what he just did was make the sound to change the conveyor belt. Overall, not a hard boss. There's the oil, and if he sets it on fire, then it becomes like a small fire wall. Alright, he's changing the conveyor belt again. I'll try to show it off here. There it goes. Like that. Alright, he's changing the stage again. He's going to jump over it. And let's get on the other side of him. He's going to jump over. There you go. It's more about being patient with him. It's not going to do too much. Later on, we're going to get some armor to actually reduce our damage taken by half. But you see, he's already hit us, and it's only taken that much. So here we go, Flame Mammoth now, and he'll give us pretty much a flamethrower. Yeah, sorry I'm dumping all this exposition to you guys at once, but there is some people that never got the opportunity to play this game, and it's such a shame, really. Alright, now we pretty much can go anywhere we want, with the exception of here and here, and there's a reason why. These guys are considered the most difficult regular Maverick hunters in the game. And the reason why is because if you don't have their specific weakness, then they are a pain. There are speedrunners that go through here and they will constantly get hit. Speedrunners in the community that will get hit by these guys, even with their weaknesses. So that just lets you know how the game is. So let's go ahead and do Armored Armadillo. I like that. Armored Armadillo. Say that 5 times that. Now, you can get rocked by Armored Armadillo too. And the reason why is because, for some reason, if you don't have this weakness, all your projectiles, he could just take them and absorb them and throw them back 2 times full at you. Now check this out. You see these bats here? These bats are the bats for Megaman X. However, there is another tip and trick right here. That is the original bat from Mega Man. Like the classic ones on the Nintendo. So if you keep killing these, for some reason, they drop extra lives. It's just one bat in this one stage. See? And you're able to get all your lives so that you don't have to, constantly run into game overs by just, running back here, spawning them and respawning them, and getting lives. Alright? We definitely need this trick later on. because one of the special things in the game, we're going to have to kill ourselves. Not just once, but a couple times. So it's good to have him on this particular stage. I guess that's why they put him here. But yeah, he's only on this one spot on this stage. So anyway, we got enough lives. Let's keep it going. The max you can have is 9. Right now we have 6. It's perfectly fine. We'll get to the rest later. Oh shoot, he actually got me. It's been a hot minute since these guys actually hit me. Alright, now, once we go down here, we got a chaser sequence. So, it's up to us to run behind this thing and shoot at it until it's dead, but we're going to let it pass by. Now, don't let those spikes touch you, because that will kill you. Here's another E-tank. We're going to grab that. Alright. We're just going to let him go by. We don't have to kill this one. At the end of every one of these sections, they, yeah, there's more life up there, but I'm not worried about it. They have spikes, and they die, so we don't have to worry about it. God, get out of here. Alright. The next few ones we're going to have to, we're going to have to kill them. Jeez, I can't talk today. And I'll explain why. It's a good thing we got the flamethrower weapon, because it kind of, like, destroys them quickly. But the faster you go, the more secrets you can uncover in the stage, but you still have to be careful with all this crap. So I use a damage boost right there to get up there, and now we're just on a roller coaster ride. Yep. Here we go. Boom. Alright. Once we slide down here, let me go ahead and get the flamethrower weapon ready. And try to kill this one as fast as possible. There we go. That was our new flamethrower weapon, and the reason why is because if you come over here, he would destroy all this landscape so that you cannot reach this. Another life extension. There we go. Alright, let's do it. On a magic carpet ride. I can show you the way. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, when did you... Okay, here we go. Right here! See this little heart, or this life up here? You're supposed to collect that and jump off and kill yourself 3 times. Or 4 times, I can't remember. I'm not making this up. You're supposed to collect that, jump off the cliff, and kill yourself 4 times. But that's once you have every other thing in the game. And we'll get it a little later. There's a specific reason why. Let me go ahead and switch over to his weakness. But first, let me explain why you need his weakness. If you shoot him, he absorbs the damage, shoots it back at you. And you see how much that takes. That's what makes him one of the hardest Mavericks in the game. But right here, we can break off his armor. And go ahead. I don't wanna die here. Oh, I died. Yeah. Sorry, I had to show you guys why he's one of the hardest ones, unless you know his weakness. So let me go ahead and, oh yeah, you don't get your energy back. Yeah, let me go ahead and destroy it now. Anyway, just have to show you guys. Man, it's been a minute since I've died. I'll probably will die to a lot of these guys, just to show you guys how these guys are and how they function. Yeah, let me go ahead and finish this. Doing all the wrong things. Alright, you're getting annoying, dude. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes you can get really annoying where he just doesn't come down. It's been a minute since I died to him. It's crazy. Usually I don't even take a hit, but once again, had to let you guys know about that. Alright, let's see what his power is. Armored Armadillo. So I'll go ahead and say it right now. Since this is made by Capcom, if you 100% this game, you can get Ryu and Ken's Hadoken. Alright? And that's only in this stage with those specific requirements. And that's why I wish Nintendo would have done a better job of not explaining that particular tips and trick for this game, but like just showing us like anything. Hey, there's a specific bat on Armadillo stage that gives you however many lives you want to stack up, or like, you know, just something. I don't know if there's like a walkthrough guide or whatever that came out back in the mid-90s. Like here, for instance, right? On his stage, if you wait all the way over here, go here and then jump off, go all the way to the left, a life extension. Like, none of this is ever posted, but all of this is helpful into beating this amazing game. There's many different tricks like this on this stage. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is one of the stages where you can grab everything in the game. Or everything, not in the game, but in the stage. So you don't have to come back to the stage. There's other stages we're going to have to come back. So if you kill this thing right here, your first thought is, continue going that way. But no, that's not what you want to do. Jump on this. And it's actually a little elevator. Break the glass, which you haven't been able to do in this whole game yet. And then breaks the glass and gives you a knee tank. Like, who would think to come up here? When the stage wraps around, or finishes at the bottom as well. Alright, these guys are kind of annoying. They take so many hits, and all you want to do is just get across. And there's a bottomless pit, so it's like, you don't want to die here. For those who don't know, I'm playing on the Switch. This is on the Xbox and the PS4 and all other stuff. The reason why I'm having trouble like dashing and stuff is because it's not like the Super Nintendo controller, which I'm used to. Super Nintendo controller is just different. The buttons kind of pop out. This one pops out too, but I don't know. I feel like all the buttons feel the exact same. I don't know how to explain it. Super Nintendo, especially Super Famicom controller, yeah, they pop out, but two of the buttons are different from the other two as well. So see, I tried to jump dash and it just didn't happen. Here are some batteries. You can use your firepower to break it, or you can just, you know, shoot at it. But it just takes more shots. Now, right here, we're going to learn, we're going to get new equipment. Enhancement to your helmet. This allows you to break some blocks. Alright? Now they did give us this ability. We're not going to be using it much. I'll show you the 1 or 2 times we're going to be using it. One is here for the demo. So they just showed you. That was not me playing. They just showed you that. I can break the rest if I want to. There's nothing you get. So it's kind of just a little demo to show you like what the enhancement is. And you can see cosmetically on Megaman X the helmet. So I thought that was amazing too, seeing how the original games, I think the most Mega Man had was like his Rush adaptions. I want to say Mega Man 3. Oh crap, I am just getting destroyed for no reason. Mega Man 3, his Rush adaptions, and then whenever you change into the Robot Master's weapons, he would change colors, but this is kind of cool. Anything you collect in this game goes on X, and you can see it in the overworld. Alright, now we're at a ship. Come on, get down. Come down here. Yep, and it was so cool because you're going into a ship as it's ascending into the air. You go into the cockpit, destroy the bad boy, and it becomes the fighting stage. Like, this is just epic. Now, if you don't have the dash here, he can blow you off the stage. So that's another reason why it's a good idea to get and he'll do dives and stuff, and it's just easier if you have, if you went to Penguin stage first, Chill Penguin, and got the dash. It's just way easier to deal with him. You can shoot him mid-air too, which is kind of cool. He'll shoot out these eggs every now and then. Look. Getting blown off the stage. You have to dash, you'll be fine. Doesn't hurt. The eggs hurt and the dives hurt. So the eggs can break up into 4 little animals like that. Look at that. He can blow you off the stage if you don't have to dash. So it's a good thing to grab that while you have him. Ah, you messed up. Nope. Like I said, not too hard. Just gotta understand how the game works. And for me, it was trial and error, getting my butt whooped when I was younger. And then having such resentment that I beat this game. And at the time, it felt like I could never recreate that. So it made me truly feel like I wasn't a liar, but it made me feel like, why should anybody believe me? And they didn't. And now, I can play this game with my eyes closed. There we go. We did it. Now we can get his weapon. Excuse me, I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Alright, we get Storm Tornado. I thought it was really unique that, you know, they give you a chance to see everything going on. Okay. I love the concept of crazy name, by the way. Check this out. One of my favorite names in the game. Boomer Kawanger. Boomer Kawanger. I don't know if that was a translation issue or what, but Boomer Kawanger it is. Now, I love the concept of climbing a tower, and that's exactly what we're going to do. However, for me, I just feel like the stage is... I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. To me, I think it should have been more of a Dr. Wily climbing to the top of the castle type of stage. But you'll see what I mean in a second. It just seems more mechanical than the other ones. The other ones kind of like the facilities took over in an environment. Alright, these lasers right here, they will zone into you if you touch them. I'll demonstrate that right here, see? And it'll shoot you. So, and these guys kind of like float around until, you know, they get you. Here's what I was talking about. They'll always shoot where you were. So they take a lot of hits and stuff like that. And yeah, they can drop some awesome stuff. But they always shoot where you were. Now, here's the thing. If the screen isn't loaded yet, you can kind of cheese it. See how it attacks once I get up there? But if you just shoot here, you don't have to ever worry about getting hit. It's little tricks like that that can save you some health in case you need health. But right now, we're just going to do what good old Mega Man's here to do. Run and gun. Alright. So, I don't know how YouTube is with uploading. By the way, spikes, that's a no-go. Sometimes I let these guys just hit me so that I have, like, invulnerability frames so that if I do touch the spikes, then, you know, I won't get destroyed. But it's pretty easy. You just kind of chill out. And here's the opening. Make sure you don't dash into the spikes on the wall, because I've definitely done that. Here's what I mean. Here's the outside of the tower, and you're climbing up the outside of the tower. Like, that's epic. And these things will shoot at you. You got lizards, like, on the areas of which you need to go. Shoot at them. Like, this is epic. I just feel like it's... I don't know why it's not one of my favorite stages. It doesn't help that you kind of have to do the stage twice. Unless you're, like, really good. And what I mean by really good is, like, frame perfect jumper, and I've never been that type of person. I just go ahead and do the stage over again. And here's what I mean. Right there is another life extension, right? However, the only item that lets you get that, unless you do the frame perfect dash, jump, whatever, it's got to be like pixel perfect. And I've never been able to do that. The only item that can do it is Boomer Kawanger's item. So we have to go beat this boss and then come back to that specific spot just to get that life extension. Clanger, like in his name, gets you a boomerang. Kill that guy. Which, by the way, we are... Come on. There you go. We are here. Now, I don't have his weakness, so I'm going to have to beat him straight up. The reason why I don't have his weakness is because it's Launch Octopus, and Launch Octopus is a beast. His stage is a beast, he's a beast, and I want to do one of those last. Alright, so we're just going to be fighting him. He dashes all over the place, he can disappear, yep, and just be right next to you, and grabs you and throws you at the ceiling or at the wall, like, he's really annoying. Avoid his boomerang, you should be good. Yeah, sometimes he can do that for like, I swear, like 5 minutes straight. So, let's hope we don't have that type of run. Got him. Alright. Definitely a quick Maverick Hunter. Overall, not too bad, just more annoying than anything. There we go. And that's it. We've destroyed them. So, let me go ahead and show you guys the weapon and stuff like that. Yeah. I love Megaman X. And you guys could love it too, man. Play with me if you guys have it. The game's cheap. They give you 4 games in 1. So, if you do this and fall in love with it, if you're still struggling, switch over to that Rookie Hunter mode I showed you at the beginning on the menu. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and stop the video, and thank you for watching part 1. The reason why I have to stop is because, yeah, we have over 200 subscribers now, and I can't thank you guys enough. We did an Eevee Shiny giveaway yesterday, and it was a learning experience, I'll just say that. Every month or so, I get extreme back pains, and I have to take like medication and like lay down with a massage bed. It's kind of annoying. Like my back locks up. Feels like there's 1,000 gremlins on my upper and mid back. It's just really annoying. So I had to cut it short. So I will be giving out the rest of the evolutions later, because you guys deserve it. Thank you guys for giving me almost 250 subscribers. But let me go ahead and upload this one. I don't know if YouTube does over an hour videos for my size channel. So let's upload this one. And while I'm uploading this part 1, I'm going to be recording for part 2. So thank you guys once again for watching. Please pick this game up. Like, have fun with it. And if you do get the X collection, like I was saying, there's 4 games at once. You'll fall in love with the series by then. The first X collection has 1 through 4, and those are considered the best Mega Man X games of all time. You will love them. Switch over to Rookie Hunter mode if you're having trouble with any of them, and just enjoy yourselves. Run and gun, build up your X, get the surprises in the game, find the Dr. Light capsules, just enjoy yourselves, because it's a treat to play this game. Anyway, thank you guys for watching part 1. Please stay tuned for part 2. Love you guys.